Broad shoulders get a bad rap, but they're not the problem. The real issue is that most people are styling them wrong. If you've ever felt like your shoulders were too boxy, too masculine, or threw off your proportions, this video is for you. Or if you've been wanting to embrace your broad shoulders with more confidence instead of hiding them, this is for you too. Because believe it or not, your bone structure doesn't need to change. Your styling strategy does. In this video, I'm breaking down how to either highlight or camouflage broad shoulders depending on your intention and how you want to show up. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to balance your upper body using lines, seams, and silhouette tricks. Let's start with camouflaging. If you feel like your shoulders are too dominant or overwhelm your frame, these styling tips will soften that upper body emphasis and help your proportions feel more balanced. The first tip is to add curves and diagonals. Use diagonal lines at the shoulders like raglan sleeves, surplus tops, or wrap-style blouses. These lines break up the straight horizontal line of your shoulders and visually narrow them. Diagonal lines essentially cut across the width of your shoulders, creating softness and flow instead of stiffness and width. Tip number 2. Create a vertical focal point. A deep V neckline elongates your frame and directs the eye downward. This pulls attention away from your shoulder span and toward the center of your body. It's a redirection trick, like using a spotlight on your best feature. The third tip is to choose soft shoulder tops or drop sleeves. Avoid shoulder detail overload. Stay away from epaulettes, puff sleeves, thick shoulder seams, or extra padding unless intentionally styling a strong shoulder moment, which I will share more on later in this video. The more volume or detail you place at the shoulder, the more you're emphasizing what you might be trying to minimize. And last but not least, add volume elsewhere. Try to balance your silhouette with wide leg pants, flared skirts, or A-line silhouettes. This visually distributes volume across your frame. Think of it like creating a triangle. If you're broader up top, add shape to the bottom to balance it out. This is by far my top go-to tip that I apply to myself almost every day. But maybe you're not trying to hide your shoulders at all. In fact, maybe you want to lean into that strong, elegant silhouette and frame it like the power feature it is. Broad shoulders are often seen as, quote, too masculine, but when styled intentionally, they can be one of the most striking and feminine style statements you can make. Here's how to highlight broad shoulders intentionally and make them look stunning. The first tip is to expose the shoulders. This is a pretty obvious tip, but strapless tops, halter necks, and off-the-shoulder styles place deliberate focus on the shoulder line. This works especially well if you pair it with sleek or minimal styling below. Exposing the shoulder can actually soften it a little because it's no longer hiding under fabric that cuts harshly across. The second tip is to repeat the line. Echo your natural shoulder line in the seam work of your clothing. For example, square necklines, horizontal seams at or near the shoulders, and straight cut jackets. Repeating a shape creates harmony. If your shoulders are straight lines amplify them with confidence. The last tip is to embrace shoulder details. If you love your broad shoulders, you don't need to avoid epaulettes, square shoulder pads, or bold collars. Just be intentional. Keep the rest of the look streamlined or structured to match. So this video isn't about fixing your shoulders. It's about knowing how to style them with intention, whether that means minimizing them or turning them into your signature feature. As someone with broad shoulders, I've actually learned to embrace them. Because once you understand how silhouette and structure interact with your body, you're no longer at the mercy of what the clothes do. You're in control. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps the channel a ton. And if you'd like to watch more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments which body feature you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching.